Yeah, it's interesting because I don't think I chose my field necessarily as the field chose me. A chief risk officer is a relatively new role within the last few years, coming from both insurance and business continuity, becoming a more holistic and well-rounded risk manager just evolved organically over time.
At Rowe Price, as the interim chief risk officer, I cover a variety of risks. One of the things real time that we're working on is how we're managing through the novel coronavirus. And that's something that's impacting us because we're a global firm. There are all these things that you naturally don't think about that, when these things happen, you have to kind of put your pandemic plan in place. We have a playbook in terms of, if this scenario were to happen, here are the things that we would need to do, all from, communications to how we want to operate, to where we want to source supplies from. We're on kind of crisis mode to try to manage that and making sure that our associates are comfortable and they have what they need, because ultimately our business has to go on. So it's a lot of dealing with things right on time and also planning for future events. That's all part of our business resiliency continuity plan. Part of my evolution to this point in my career, I was fortunate enough to go through the Carnegie Mellon CRO program. It was that foundation, in addition to my other prior experience as being a chief risk officer, that really helped position me to be ready for this particular role.
This is a role and really a discipline that is continuing to evolve over time, where you've got expertise coming from all different areas of industry and higher education feeding into that evolution. And it's not so much about the science of managing risk, but more so of the art of managing a risk. And there's really no one single defined way of doing that.
I think, a prestigious school like Carnegie Mellon, it comes with the name, the great professors here that are experienced, our huge network in terms of what Carnegie Mellon has access to, being part of CERT, really carries the weight and credibility.
Being a CRO is more than just understanding what it means to be a risk manager. It's about understanding what it means to be a leader. And so we were provided a comprehensive and holistic education around that whole program.
There's always something new to be learned, and so I found it quite easy to kind of pitch my company to say, hey, this is something I think is going to not only benefit me, but ultimately benefit the company, and to date it has. From a practical experience to an academic, coupled with people that you're in the class with who have their own experiences, really makes for a rich program. You can come here, get the basic building blocks. You can take some of the programs that you learn back to your company and look like a rock star.
The one thing that the CRO program provides is not only the thought leaders and experts within the university, but also the thought leaders of risk management within risk management. So it gave me a direct product of how I can translate that into my daily work. I don't know where else you could get an experience like that.